I am trying to build this telescope for like the past 2 years, and finally had a little bit of time, cleaned out my shop, got the welder, grinding tools, and a lot of sweat. So here's the video. Enjoy. Yeah, so I divorced these two. They're out of the way now. This one's on the wheel dolly, so I can easily move it around. That big hole's where all the wires are going to go, kind of like a rotor on a freestyle bike. And then here we go with this, and that's where I'm going to weld this tongue to. So I got this off an old trailer. It's going to go underneath, but yeah, I'm going to weld that sucker up somehow. It's kind of like today's project. It's a little crooked right there, but that's okay. There's nothing, a little file and a little bit more grooming to do. I'm going to leave this top part on. So next, I'm going to just try to dip the blade in there and just recess it and just get this piece off. So that's next. Where I notch this out, that's where the tongue's gonna go. And so I'm gonna be able to weld it around this, up in here, and then against this support right here. It's not gonna come out very far, and then I'm gonna have like some supports coming out this way. But this is just the beginning of just doing stuff. Yeah, so you can see how I flipped it upside down now. You can see the casters. That wasn't bad. I mean, 14 bucks for that one. So 14. And then these back here are $8.50. I'm gonna keep these casters, most likely buy bigger ones. But like I said before, this is just so I can move it around with ease. It was worth what was that, 30, 38, like under 50 bucks, right around 50 bucks. So next I'm just gonna clean up this square. It just needs the tiniest over here and the tiniest right up in here to get that piece to fit in. Once I get this piece to fit in, you'll see it's just the littlest bit, and that's where I'm going to be able to weld it, is down there. And I might even put a bolt through it, but this isn't going to be heavy compared to any other road trailers, so it'll be fine. So you can see how I cleaned up the metal, bugging the spots where I want to weld. And then in order to make sure that this is true, I got one of these magnets. It's a welding magnet. So I'm gonna place that right there. That's good. And then that way I can make sure I'm square. I have another one that I want to use for this side. It's in my welding piece over here. I don't know. I have a bunch of metal here. I had it somewhere. That's okay. It's only gonna be trailered on the back of the Rhino, not a car. So like I said, I have it flipped upside down. So next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tack. I'm gonna tack everywhere. Like so 1, 2, in the flat spot, 3, 4, 5, 6. Take that off, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's gonna be about 10 to 12 tacks. So what I'm gonna do. So yep, we're ready to get tacked on. So I'm gonna set up the welder and get that going. Guys, I honestly, I suck at welding. It's a new skill that I'm working on. So I like tacking spots in places, but not very good. Still trying to figure out the rod and then the amperage. Worst case scenario, I can drill through here, go through here and put a bolt there, and then same idea, you know, go through there. But it's stacked into place. I mean, drop it a few times, drop it like it's hot. So it's there. Well, tacked into place, but freaking ugly. But whatever. I melted some metal and gonna go from there. So I'm gonna get it off the cinder blocks and then get it back down on the ground. So got off the cinder blocks and just had the tongue up, resting up against the roof there. Just gonna finish moving these suckers. Cinder blocks suck. Clive, you know what I mean. what happens when you drop a cinder block on your foot, right there. Yeah, so I have it down. You can see the tongue's tacked on right now. So what I'm gonna do is finish welding around here. Either slam that down or put a piece of metal in there, and then tack in between these places too, and around the sides. But I accomplished what I want to do. I got the tongue on, because that's where the winch is gonna go. Right there is gonna be like the trailer mount, and then there's gonna be some supports welded this way. And obviously I'm not a professional welder, far from it, but I got one, and I'm just gonna keep using it for the way how I, the way how I can use it. So that's the end of today's build for now. There it is. And holy crap, am I sweating? It's hot. But I honestly think once I finally get the rest of this welded down here, get the bearing back on, and then I have to weld together this